I was just having a chat with my good friend Harry-Charles Rookslow, also one of my best students, most active students, most hands-on across the pond. And we had a look at this video right down here, which I'm going to play for you in a minute. But this comes from this individual right here, as you can see, :space commander space ampersand :space chief, which reads of the commander and of the chief in the correct sentence structure concatenation, the correct positional sequencing. It does not start with a cause, so therefore it's not correct sentence structure, because if this were to be for the, there would be no space between the colon and the C. And it's very important. So this individual claims to be Chief Postmaster General and Commander-in-Chief. And folks, who consented to this individual doing this? I've said this before. Who takes a title like that upon themselves? What kind of a mindset would one have to be to want to be the commander of the entirety of the humanity of planet Earth? Who? And if they're claiming that title as well as general, then that means they're military. Has this individual of the Jason-Paul space, wow, space around the colon there, let's just call him Jason Paul Greaves, has he ever been in the military? Does he have legitimate meaning legal, because the fiction is in the the military is in the fiction legal system. It's a part of it. Does he have legitimate training? Does he know how to use firearms? Has he ever seen combat? Is he able to back up what he says when he's a general? Is he a general of men? Can he command men? Are men out in the field of combat going to honor someone like this who has never been in the military? That's an open-ended question. But I do take issue with folks like this who claim a military title but have never been in the military. As I mentioned, my friend Harry-Charles Rookslow has been in the military and has many years of military experience. And he agrees with me. So let's get to this video and hear what this guy is claiming now for his Christmas message.
Hello guys. So as this year draws to a close, I extend my heartfelt...
Oh wow. He's prepared something. He's written down an adverb, verb, adjective, pronoun, what he wants to say, and he's reading it.
About Christmas wishes to you all. This season serves as a poignant reminder of the values we must uphold, that being truth, integrity, and maintaining the principles that transcend fiction. It's what
principles that transcend fiction. Is integrity one of those principles? Because that starts with a vowel in front of a consonant at the beginning of a word, which is no contract.
binds us together in authenticity. But I, as Jason-Paul Greaves, reaffirm my position of tactical command and custodianship over the free flags of the United Kingdom, a role solemnly co-witnessed by my fiancée Breeze.
So he has certified his position as custodian of those particular flags that he mentioned. That's been certified by his fiancée. Gotcha.
This position is not merely symbolic, but a testament to the enduring responsibility of safeguarding the essence of unity of these three nations and what they mean. In light of recent discourse, I must address
discourse, no course.
Specific inaccuracies propagated by certain entities. Their assertions of jurisdiction, authority, and the establishment of purported alternative systems lack veracity and foundational legitimacy. Fiction must never be allowed to masquerade anywhere on this planet as a fact, for such disingenuity erodes the collective good and what you're trying to achieve. So, from tomorrow, let it be unequivocally understood that if any live life claimants are found engaging in fictional commerce or authorizing fictional declarations, they will be served an automatic 45-day cease and correct notice.
So is this a declaration? What Jason's doing here, is this a declaration? Because if this is a declaration, he's speaking in adverb verb adjective pronoun. So he is participating in the fiction contract, in the fiction commerce. He's participating with fiction right now with his message. So is he going to issue himself a cease and correct directive, I wonder?
Or something in the form of a cease and correct notice. So this period is both a cautionary interlude and a resolute mandate to align with truth, lest the consequences of falsehood persist unrectified.
So in other words, do things his way or else.
As we move forward, may this Christmas be imbue us with clarity, fortitude, and a renewed commitment to genuine endeavors.
This is just my own impression of hearing him, this young fellow, read whatever he wrote there. These are words that he doesn't usually use. You can tell, because he's stumbling all over them. I mean, but good for him for trying to better himself and his intellect. Perhaps, if I could suggest anything from 7+ years of teaching correct sentence structure, communication, parsing, syntax, grammar, doing seminars, holding Q&As and live streams, and holding classes and things like that, if I could suggest one thing, practice public speaking. Give seminars. Get out there. Speak publicly to people. You'll become a better speaker, and you won't need to write things down. You'll be able to, your mind will amazingly adapt to you not having something in front of you all the time. Because I can't count the times I've had students, I've asked them to syntax this or syntax that, and they'll be like, I don't have my syntax key in front of me, I can't do anything. Folks, you don't need that. I don't even need that. I don't need any of that. I don't need to have anything written down in front of me, no books, no phone, no nothing. I can do correct sentence structure, communication, parsing, syntax, grammar, like that, off the top of my head, at the drop of a hat, anytime, day or night. And by the way, folks, I am communicating in adverb, verb, adjective, pronoun, fiction, babble for the ease of the communication. I'm speaking in plain, simple English because that's pretty much what everyone speaks. That's what he's speaking right now. He's giving some sort, he seems to think he has some sort of authority over you and everybody else out there that he's speaking to, telling them to be correct and so on and so forth, when he himself is verbalizing a fictitious conveyance of grammar, if I dare say, a fraudulent conveyance of grammar coming out of his mouth. Hey, yo. Anyways, he has not qualified that by saying, I'm using Babble to communicate for those who don't understand correct sentence structure. But then again, maybe he wouldn't use correct sentence structure because maybe he doesn't have closure on it. Who knows, right? I guess you got to look at his other videos to find out that for sure. And you yourself have to have closure on the grammar to find that out for sure.
Together, let us forge a future illuminated by fact, governed by honour, and guided by unwavering resolve. From my family to yours, we are wishing you a season of joy, authenticity, and boundless hope for 2025. Thank you, and Merry Christmas to you all.
That last line has so much irony in it when he talks about authenticity. And then you look at his paperwork. You look at the documents he's offered on his website. You look at the things he says in his Telegram group, which I know folks who, I have students who are members of his Telegram group, and it's off the charts with total BS. The guy claims to have a 100% success rate with anyone he's ever had helped with court cases, i.e. foreign vessel and dry dock cases, and yet there's not one shred of evidence, not one single witness to come forward with tangible proof that this is what happened. Now, folks, I'm not one to share confidential cases and things like that with you. I only claim to be a grammar tutor. That's all. A correct sentence structure, communication, PARSE, syntax grammar tutor. However, if you go through my videos, of which there are over 1,000 by now, my own little correct sentence structure database, free to you, the public, if you go through that, you will find a few videos where I actually show documented proof of successes I've had through my own federal postal court. Mine, not anyone else's. Okay? Just like when you claim to be a postmaster of a document, you're postmaster of that document and that document only. You're not postmaster of the post office or anything else like that. No, you're just postmaster of that document. It's the same thing with the federal postal court. I'm the document contract court authority of my federal postal court. Nothing to do with anyone else's federal postal court. And for closure on that, you have to know what federal means. I know I have my finite mean in my dictionary. Do you? Catch you next time.